people. Um, Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. Life has been lifing and I have been so busy. But I had to make time to come on here and make this video very, very quickly. Okay. So this video, I try not to make it very long. So I'll jump right into it. So today, I want to talk to us about I've not really figured out a title for this topic, but what I want to tell us, the message is very simple. Dear young people, you find yourself in career, trying to climb the ladder, you find yourself in business, you find yourself in the church, trying to do the Lord's work, you find yourself in family setting, wherever you find yourself, even in friendship settings, wherever you find yourself. First things first, do not look down on yourself because you're young, and do not allow older people or other people to make you feel that because you're young, you're foolish. Let me tell you something. If you allow that, there is no wisdom in that to begin with. Because if you're a Christian and you read the Bible, you will see where Paul told Timothy somewhere in the Bible that do not and let no man despise you because of your youth, right? You should not, it's not humility, it's not biblical to allow somebody talk you out of something or shut you down or make you feel that you don't know what you're talking about because you're young. I see that it is an African thing. In Africa, we are very obsessed about respect and whatnot. And I'm all about respect. I believe in giving honor to whom honor is due. I believe in respecting my elders, even when they don't deserve respect. So more like respecting myself, and not because of you necessarily, but because I have been raised properly, right? However, respect should not be given to the point where we throw our senses away as young people when dealing with older people. As you get older in life, as you live more, the more you live, you will realize that older people don't necessarily know it all. I speak from a place knowing that I am older than some people, while a lot of people are older than me. So this is not necessarily an attack to older people, because to some persons, I am an older person, right? So I speak generally because this is the truth. We find that as young persons, we tend to look down on ourselves because people think we are children. Let me just tell you, to everybody else, to somebody rather, everybody is a child. The 50-year-old man is a child to the 80-year-old man. But is he a child? No. If we want to put it in that context of age is not wisdom. There are so many young people, teenagers, people that are 18, 19, 21, 22, in their 20s, killing it. While we have 30 people in their 30s, people in their 40s, even 50s, who never were able to figure out what life is about and what their life should be about. So it's not about age, because it's an African thing. When you're having a conversation or an argument with an older person, the first thing they do to throw you off balance is to say, what do you know? You're just a child. Listen, an amateur, and I say this generally, in age, in business, in career, there is something an amateur can know that a supposed expert or somebody who has been in that field for a longer time somehow never stumbled upon that information. What it means is that wisdom is not necessarily attached to the number of years. That's why they said it's not about how far, but how well. There are some young people who have actually figured out this life thing, figured out who they are at a very young age. And that is good for you. If you find yourself saying, oh, I'm too young to go after this stuff. Oh, this is not, oh, my competitors are older people. This is not something that I should be doing. Or whatever your excuses are. There are people who are your age mates. There are people who you are older than who are already doing those things, and nobody is questioning them because you're not questioning themselves. If you leave it up to other people, you will never be good enough. You will either be too young, and then at some point you will be too old. Never leave your value. Never leave your sense of worth. Never leave your sense of purpose. Never leave the things that are your driving forces in life in the hands of other people to determine the value. At the end of the day, it just doesn't make any sense, and you shouldn't do that, okay? Don't let anybody talk you out of anything. When you walk into a room, you are the youngest person there. You are not the most senseless person there. I say this because as a young professional, I've had to struggle with this for a long time. In the law profession, seniority is a thing, right? I'm a lawyer, so in the law profession, seniority is a very serious thing. In fact, some people are so down to it. Like, if my name was registered in the Supreme Court register a minute before yours, they take it so seriously that I am your senior at the bar, right? But then you begin this lawyer job, this law profession, with this mindset that, oh, I'm just a baby lawyer. That is a mistake. There is no baby lawyer. When you were called to the bar, nobody said, oh, and let us welcome the baby lawyers. You are a lawyer just as his son is a lawyer. You are very, very much a lawyer. He might have known some things, and that is natural because of experience. And nobody said that you cannot find out something that took somebody 5 years. You cannot figure it out in a month. We are not the same thing, right? We are not living out the same stories. And this is just an example. Dear professionals, young professionals, dear young people, dear young moms, do not let anybody tell you that or cover your, or like shut you up, or you too believing them because you are younger than them. Remember that even you deserve a place in every room that you step in. You deserve to be there. Don't feel like they're not doing you a favor for you to be there. You've walked your way to being there. If you were not qualified, you will not enter into those rooms. And when it's your turn to speak up with dignity, speak up with honor and respect for yourself and the God who brought you that far, okay? You deserve to sit, you deserve to speak, you deserve to be heard. Do not let anybody make you feel because you're younger, so you need to be listening more than you're speaking. Yes, you need to listen. And so does everybody else. There's a place to listen, right? And there's a place to speak. When it is your turn to speak, speak confidently. Dear young mothers, this is also for you. Do not let anybody make you feel that because you're a first time mom, listen to your intuition. My child was saved last year because I listened to my intuition. I didn't let anybody tell me, oh, he's just sitting. Oh, he's just sitting. If I had done that, that would have been a terrible mistake. And later on, I saw on social media some other people sharing their lessons that they lost their children, their babies, because they were listening to people, well-meaning people, if I may add, who were advising them, oh, don't worry, it's just sitting. Listen to your intuition. The fact that you're a first-timer at something, the fact that you're a first-time mom doesn't mean that you're dumb. If you're that dumb, you wouldn't have a baby. You wouldn't know how to make a baby. You wouldn't know how to survive up to that point. You are not dumb. Listen to your intuition. Listen to yourself. Trust yourself. Respect yourself. Don't let anybody talk you out of it because you're young. If you do that, you will never be old enough. Because to somebody, at every point in your life, you will always be a younger one. And then you will miss out of your life because you keep counting yourself out. Now is the time to live your life. Now is the time. You are good enough. You are smart enough. You are not too young to do whatever you want to do with your life. If you like this video, like my video, share, and subscribe if you're yet to. Until I come your way next time. Bye.